Hey, good, good morning. Looks like there's some people in here. YouTube tells me there's somebody watching me. It tells me there's somebody watching me. Um, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring over here. I mean, we had a little bit of a manipulation below the low. We expanded back through the range. Price is still trading internal to the swing low and its corresponding swing high. I'd say that this high is a weak high, and this low is a strong low. But I mean, as far as like an ideal entry up to trade up to the weak high, I mean, ideal entries exist down in discount. I don't see any particularly good reason to go back down to discount. I mean, except to mitigate the range that broke up from there. I mean, I guess that makes some manner of sense because I know there's a range in here if we drop to like the 15-minute time frame or so. It's not the template I want. Um, yeah, I mean, this is left unmitigated, but I don't know. I don't think it's particularly a good look to come back down there. All right, so we know we're internal to this guy and this guy. Furthermore, let me just delete that. Furthermore, we are internal to this high and this low. We are also internal to this high and this low. And this is where it gets pretty uninteresting for me. You have like a little bit of a double topping nature up here. Sends you cascading below this low, the range that broke up with an inefficiency. Sweep out all these guys, but don't ultimately take that low out. Prior to taking this low out, we do like a double bottom. And yeah, for that, I mean, so I would say inside of here, I would say this high still currently looks weak after this break. We do have a little bit of unmitigated demand in this area right here that we are about to interact with. Maybe we did touch it. Maybe we did touch it. Yeah, I mean, so that's likely what I'm interested in here. No, just give me an alert. I finally got my alerts working again. I mean, like they always worked, they just never worked on my phone or my iPad. I had to delete the app and reinstall it, and now they work again. I'm happy, and I'm happy. I'm just investigating the local stuff here, and then I'm gonna go out and look because I mean, locally here, there's not a lot of trades I really like. No, there really is not a lot of attractive trades. Like I'm currently considering if we can come back down and to run it up to a target like this with a cover of that low, hope for an initiation here, and possibly target these equal highs over here. That's currently what I'm hoping for. I don't particularly love it just because I see a lot of indecision on the chart right now. You know what I mean? Like if we've got price as far as, you know, our larger macro range goes between here and here. We've got price hanging out up in the premium section of the range as opposed to down in the discount section of the range, making you know, giving fresh market participants pause to buy the asset. It's very close to its all-time high. And then, you know, combine that with, you know, unsurety in, you know, in geopolitical arenas and financial markets. And I think, you know, a lot of people are just like, just kind of waiting to see what happens up here. You know, we formed this with strong sort of upwards expansion leg, dip down, manipulate below this low, come up and break the high. So it's like, cool, there's your initiation, mitigation, where's the continuation, right? This is what the chart is currently missing right now. And I think because of its lack of clear sort of, you know, manipulate, break above the high, mitigate, continue, I think because of its lack of clear direction on this path here, it's just sort of stuck meandering. And that puts it in just a place I don't really love. And you know what? This is actually a really clean chart now. As far as areas that I actually truly love to trade, there's almost none left. There's almost none left. Almost. One area that I would really like to trade is 106.221 to 105.100. I don't want it anywhere down all the way in the bottom of that. I mean, like if you cut this guy in half, how could we do that? We'll just do it. We'll just do it a cheap way. Yeah, I mean, I really only want it down to like the 105.5. 105.5-ish area. This is a place that I would be looking to long from. Gosh, my penmanship is incredible. Good morning, Alexandria G and Hulk Smash. Am I really muted? Bro, am I muted? Mic check, mic check. Holy smokes, you freaked me out there. I thought I'd been muted this whole time. Just cover it. What's up? Luke Saldania. Vacation was super chilling. Where was I? Okay, so like this is an area I would that is like an attractive area for me. Yeah, and then the all-time high. Those are the two most attractive areas on the chart for me. That I feel as though I could make entries with far more confidence. Yep, that's where I'm at with all that. And until then, all I have is barely 1 minute market structure. Now this would be actually way better if this pulled below this low. That'd be way better. If we pulled below that low and then broke up. That's gonna be a lot more attractive than it's to me that is more attractive than if we were to come up right here right now and break this high, like right from this candle right here. Not touch the low, come up and break the high. No, I'd rather see it sweep the low one more time, then come back up and break this high. And I'll have some interest, but this is like one of those trades I'd really have to babysit. And I don't know how much time I have to babysit today. I don't know how much time I have for that. Let's get this guy extended out a little bit. And yeah, you know, I mean, let's look at some other charts. I don't love anything on Bitcoin right now, so I think I'll set me a couple of alerts on this. Okay, so I have one here. We have already touched that low now, so this is an important one for me. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, run and tell everybody you know the most epic trade is about to happen. No, I don't feel like that about it, but I do feel like I'm going to pay attention to it. So I've got an alert there. Make sure I'm not going to mess up my audio, okay? What other alerts do I want on Bitcoin? I want to make sure that that's an alert. And you know what? I'm going to put another one at this low here. And yeah, I'm done. What the hell is this line? Go away. Yeah. We're blocking the 15. I think we talked about this. Do you think we talked about this? Luke, I'm assuming you're referring to this guy. All right, in the interim, let's go peek around at some other stuff here. Okay, so really it was just this low here, huh? We come up, put in a topping range, down for mitigation, don't fill the inefficiency, come up again. Yeah, ETH's position is pretty weird too. I don't like it either. I'm just gonna Ando Pancho, top of the morning, sir. I'm just gonna start poking through charts and see if there's anything that I like. ADA looks bearish, in my opinion. I don't like this initiation, and then you break here. You put in another 1, 2, 3, and then you lose the low that created those highs. I don't know. This doesn't look... That doesn't look so hot to me. No. Let's go to the 4-hour charts. Yeah, less than convincing on the 4. I'm just going to peek through and see if I can find anything that isn't, like, just hateful right now. What do we have here? This is slightly more interesting. Nah. Still a pass for me. Nope. What's the coin that's moving, like, differently than everything else? Oh, God, no. Nope, that doesn't look too great. Boom, boom. Bear flagging. But into what? Let me, let's clean some stuff up on here. It's this last flip here that has me interested. Because it didn't really do that down here. It didn't do it down here. And it didn't do it down here. No, no, no. Yes, I'm different. God, no. Still looks like a lot of indecision, though. Yeah, and then you're losing 15-minute structure here. Yeah, not so attractive. Bitcoin losing 15-minute structure as well needs to get on the getting on. Needs to get on the getting on in a real quick hurry here. All right, so Bohm's boring too. So are all the charts boring? Did I miss nothing on my entire vacation? Bonk. Yeah, Bonk is like had a big epic climb. Should we short it though? Let's take a look at this thing. Okay, so cut right through that. Okay, so we did grab some demand, odd piece of demand. Yeah, that's an interesting one because boom, 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 boom. Significant break there. All of this is demand. That's the section I find the most interesting. If you'll let me mark it. I would say that it seems very commonsensical that we're going to hit this before this at this point. But, like, that's a mile away. It's a country fucking mile away. There's this interesting sort of what looks like potential topping structure up here. But it's not a sensible place to put in... I don't know if that's a really sensible place to put in a top from. But it is the only trade I'm immediately interested in. Let's drop to the 15. Let's see, that'd be weird. Oh. Huh. All right. So, this always implies this to me. So the only immediate trades I'm looking at are a run of these lows for a rotation back to the high. Let's play around with that idea for a minute. Yeah. Yep, that's numero uno. And then the only other thing I'm interested on this is if you can bearishly break the low at 2094 and get some retracement. Oh, no. Get some retracement back up into the range, and then, target down to this guy. And then, finally down to these regions for another long out of there. So as far as long goes, I want these lows swept and then trade long with a target of this high and this eye. That would be the long, the most immediate long I want. The only short I would be interested is if we could actually break this low and retest, and then short down to this direction, with this being a target 1, and this being a target 2. And then I would be looking for a long out of this zone down here. That's it's a long way away, so I don't know about targets for that. I can tell you that if this has not been hit, and we come down to an area like this first, that would probably be my ultimate target for it. But for the most part, I think that's all I've got on Zabonks. Let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. I went too far. No? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. There we go, that's a little more clean. That's the only trade you're looking at right now. Is this in this? Yeah, no. Bitcoin is just not in a place that I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and move that guy down to there. Not exciting. Let's go back to the 4-hour and see if we can find a chart that's more interesting. Okay, not Bitcoin. What's Compound doing? Of course. Of course. Ooh, I think things get pretty interesting if we can lose that low on DXY. That ought to be a pretty bullish event in the crypto lands. All boring, all looks the same. We're at new all-time highs here. Okay, cool. We talked about ETH already. Not a good look over here. All right. Well, I don't want to trade Filecoin anyway. Really, bruv? I mean, whatever. That makes sense. But still kind of looking a little bear flaggish. Yeah, don't like that. Boy, these charts look like donkey water today. Oh, hey. Thanks, dude. I'm just going to get this off real quick. I'm going to replace that with array. Yeah, sorry if that's annoying on stream, the little ding 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 ding. Let's take a look at this. Nothing I'm convinced about yet. Nothing I'm convinced about yet. I don't have an entry over there yet. H bar 4 hour. Do we find anything? Can we find anything more interesting? Whatever that's all about. God, everything just stalled out so hard since the last time I was online. Yeah. Just me. No. This shit's probably more interesting than anything else. Dude, I can't find a single chart that that I have really any interest in trading. What do we have here? What do we have here? I think for liquidity at this point, I'll be more convinced when it changes for our market structure locally. I think I'll be more convinced there. What's got me more sussed out is the interaction with this area of price right now. That's what's got me sussed out. So I would rather see a local 4-hour change in market structure. Cool, moving on. Litecoin, you're probably boring to. Yep. Hmm. What a absolute snooze fest of a stream. Wow. Total snooze fest. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Some old news. Looks like another bear flag. Nope. Everything looks like so bad. Yeah. Well, Luke, I missed it. Oh well. Oh well. God, they're so bad, guys. They're so bad. What was that? This is less bad. Yeah, this is way less bad. With the exception that it still has a gigantic gap underneath it. That's what makes it not so cool. And you have really nice demand underneath that gap. But I'm just looking at this local range right here, and I'm interested. Return to zone is not my favorite. Removal of liquidity prior to breaking the low, just not my favorite. And then by the time you break this, you're all the way up at equilibrium of the range. Not my favorite. What's this? Those colors look old. That's old. All right. Nope. Not interested in this until here. What in the hell's going on in that chart? Hey, vacation was good. Vacation was good. Yep, lake was super chill. We had the first day we were up there, actually rained on us, which never happens up there. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Dude, I have gone through almost I've gone through almost every chart and still just not impressed out here. So not impressed. What is total 3 doing? Yeah, looking like a giant fucking bear flag. Okay. Well, hell. I mean, I don't know. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Um, Trying to read what these emojis that just cover it put up. You know, I took a peek at Ton, didn't I? Think I flipped past Ton. I mean, we'll go in a little harder on it. We'll go in a little harder on it. I ain't got nothing else better to do. I missed the Bitcoin trade. Well, you gonna come back for me, homie? Ton. What were you trying to tell me, Ton? First of all, chart's a goddamn epic wreck, so we should probably clean it up. Let's kick this idea down the line. Let's kick this idea down the line. Let's. How old are these ideas? Oh my God, they're ancient. They're ancient. I can tell by the text or the color on these that they are ancient. Okay. Let's just start deleting some stuff so I can read the fucking chart. This is your most immediate problem here. Creating weakness here. I don't see any reason for this to hold. I'm still not interested until 2.35. Nope. Because you are in discount of this range of price, or pretty close to one of the two. That range of price right there. You are in discount, right? And so shorting in discount, no fun. And then in the most local range of price, you are also in discount or close to it. And so shorting there, no fun. Yeah, I'm still more interested here. I'm still more interested down there. Yep. It just is what it is. BTC's trying to push, yeah. It's trying to push. Why did I flip to the 4 hour? I don't want to do that. Why the hell not? I'm going to take a very small position on this. Like a 0.25%. No interest in anything super risky here. I just don't. Oh, see, and now you're already making me second guess my decisions. Maybe I'll just wait a momento before I do this. Oh, there we go. I was like, why is my exchange looking so weird right now? Volume, do you have anything interesting in this area for us? Open interest, are you even remotely interesting right now? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is the same plan. I did go ahead and go in the 0.25%. This is the same plan for me that I was discussing on the beginning of the stream, which is covering this low. Targeting this high. And then we had a couple other highs up there that we wanted to target. Hey, bruh. Bruh. Get up there. Yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's all I got. I don't have anything else for the Bitcoins. I really don't have anything else on anything. Dude, these charts were mad boring today. Mad boring. Mad boring. We got our initiation. We got our mitigation. Now let's get some continuation here, buddy. Oh, buddy bear. All right. Well, I'm gonna go hang out with you guys over here in chat and see what you guys want to talk about, because I am pretty much done. I have been in a short on BTC with DC entry at 108, 150 for a week, anticipating the correction, but nothing is happening. TCA entry at 108, 150. Yeah, I don't I thought I wish you the best of luck. I would just really, you know, continue to work towards securing the position, you know what I mean, mitigating losses. From your statement, you are communicating a lack of confidence in the trade. So like shave some margin out of it. You know what I mean? Like reduce your risk on that thing. Um, for me, um, for me, after a purge below here and the epic sort of climb back up, we still haven't snipped this. To me, we should still be heading up here, especially after this. This is what would make me not want to be in a swing short right now. Is this the purge below here and then the break back up above here? That's what would make me not want to be in a short right now. But I mean, I wish you the best of luck for it. Obviously, you could be the super genius, and I could be the idiot. But yeah, see, this isn't looking good. That doesn't. That's not what the continuation leg is supposed to look like. Man, normally I feel like I'm like struggling to keep up, and there's all kinds of stuff I want to cover and talk about. Just not the fucking case for today. It's boring as all get out. It's just boring as all get out. Distribute, accumulate, leave swing highs and lows intact. It's just, oh my God, it's so boring. So insanely boring. I was looking at the charts yesterday, going like, there's just no point in even streaming. And then I figured by today, we'd get a little shakeout, but unimpressed, man. I am unimpressed. I'm just gonna hang out for, yeah, like just a couple of minutes, and then I'm out of here. Not good. I guess anybody with half a brain probably knows that, though. But and I would say the probability of me taking that loss is 99.999999%. I don't know, guys. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. It's just things are just so internal and lack direction and decisions. I don't like it. I don't like it. Which is funny. I guess whatever. I was responsible. I reduced my risk going into an entry because, as I said earlier, I don't fucking like it. Oh, anyways. Hey, thanks for coming and joining me, y'all. Any last yeah, no volume on the move. Any last I don't know, thoughts or I don't know, anything, questions? Ciao. Because if not, I'm gonna head off to work. And I set myself some better alerts on this, right? Like, didn't we? Okay, got one there. You know, I think I'm gonna throw one up here. And I am not going to look at this chart again until this alert has triggered or this alert has triggered. And I'm not even looking until then. I don't even care what happens over here. I haven't covered CRV, but we can go take a look at it. I remember it looking like, well, pretty terrible. But let's go see if I can change my mind about it. Start on the weekly, hope for some good news. Not particularly. Nope. Okay, daily. Do we have any better news? Sorta, kinda. Sorta, kinda. Barely. Nothing definitive. But we do seem to be losing some bearish momentum here. If we crack this low right here, you know, we start setting some lower lows, and then all of a sudden we're starting to lose a little bit of steam down here. Like I said, nothing definitive, but somewhat better. Magnet, get back on there. Is there demand in this area? Yes. There definitely is. Failure to clear above there implies weakness down here. I don't think there's any reason to stop there. I think it should just take out all these lows. I think at this point I'd just set an alert at 55 cents and see if you can get a 4-hour candle close or something up there. And then I would then I'd start to get a little bit more interested. Yeah, because like on the daily, we're caught in between those two. Structure's currently bearish. Yeah, that's right. It's got daily bearish market structure. That does not currently change until you, yeah, break this high. Break 55 cents, return daily market structure to bullish, and revisit the chart at that time. That would be my advice. That would be my advice. After you lost your daily market structure here, I think you need it back on your side before attempting any long trades. And it can currently flip back to your side right here. That's what I'd be waiting for. Pump. Fuck, probably short this thing. All the way down to here. But I don't know if that's something I'll play with. I'll keep an eye on it. But all right, that did it. That's all, folks. Sorry to come back from extended time away and bore your faces to death. But that's how it goes sometimes, folks. That's how it goes sometimes. Hey. Yeah, I'm out. Take care. See you again soon.